Hey guys, Navik here, and this is a video I've been wanting to do since this was announced. So as anyone can tell from some of the previous reviews I've did, the Justice Society of America is like one of my favorite sides of the DC universe next to Superman. And yeah, I've especially been waiting for someone to do an ongoing Justice Society book that wasn't Jeff Johns. And so I actually think he's doing a lot better work over at Ghost Machine. And though I am curious of the choice they did. The writer of this book is Jeff Lemire, which I mean, yeah, he's not a bad choice. He's done pretty good with stuff like Justice League United in the past. It's just that I don't know. I always kind of assume that at the last three JSA miniseries series, Jay Garrick, Alan Scott, Wesley Dodds were like testing out to see who would write the JSA book. Though we do have a familiar face on it. The artist of this book is Diego Ortega, the artist for the Jay Garrick book. Which, yeah, spoilers for the artwork. He does a great job in this book. That looks same way he did in the Jay Garrick book. So yeah, let's just get right into it. The issue JSA issue 1 starts off for giving us a kind of like a brief overview of the Justice Society of America. They were the original super team founded in World War II, when they had a continuous legacy. We even like hint to the All-Star Squadron and the Infinity Inc. We see them coming back in the modern day. A pre New 52, where they kind of vanished for a bit, and coming back into full swing during Absolute Justice. And now the JSA are back in modern day, though, as the narration says, the JSA are a family, and a family can be torn apart. It started with them now, and I'm scared it might end with all them. And yeah, this is the start of the Ragnarok series, of the Ragnarok story arc. And one thing that's definitely noticed right away is that we're kind of starting in the middle of something, and there's clearly some big event that's happened in the past, some big incident where a lot of the older JSA members seemingly vanished, and now the members of Infinity Inc. are kind of former Infinity Inc. are kind of stepping up to be the acting JSA to fight a threat at a current plot going on by Cobra. And we already see there is definitely some tension in between the group. Jade is acting as the chairperson of the JSA, and she's trying to be classically heroic and stuff, though, yeah, it's a tense situation. They're dealing with Cobra. Jakeem is in the hospital. And of course, the older members are kind of, are still gone. Like I said, it opens up like, it is a bit of a medias res. But hey, at least it gets the plot going. And yeah, we do see a classic staple of a lot of superhero books, and that is inter-team conflict. Like, there's a few members of the JSA who are kind of thinking they gotta be a bit more aggressive with villains because they feel like some of their older methods aren't really working anymore, or Jade's trying to keep the team together, or because she's got a lot of responsibility thrown on her plate. Apparently, if something happened between Jade and Aiden Sand, and which, classic relationship drama. And speaking of relationship drama, Our Man and Jesse Quick are kind of having a bit of an argument. And with Our Man being more cautious, Jesse wanting to do it, trying to be more proactive. And yeah, there's clearly some issues. And of course, Beth's trying to keep Jakeem alive. And we actually do, but after that, we actually do see where some of the older JSA members went, and they seem to be trapped in the Tower of Fate, trying to stop some kind of demonic incursion. Khalid, acting as Dr. Fate, is trying to get the team out of the tower, but there's some otherworldly force that's frankly manipulating them. And yeah, as the issue starts to end, we kind of get a hint of who this is. As we see that Obsidian, who's been acting really aggressive, is actually none other than disguised as Johnny Sorrow. Oh, and the team acting behind this is none other than the Injustice Society. featuring a few familiar faces from both the previous JSA run as well as a few people from the recent miniseries. Hi, Dr. Elemental. Great to see you again. And so, yeah, that's JSA issue 1. And it gets you right to the middle of stuff. And yeah, I'd say this is a pretty solid team book. I heard some people like kind of not really liking some of the Justice Society or some of the Infinity members arguing with each other. But come on, this is what you go to superhero team books for. It's for the drama, it's for the interplay, and it's just to see how different characters bounce off each other. I'm personally excited for this, but then again, I'm a huge JSA fan. I was always a soft sell for this book. Okay, and if you're a Justice Society fan, you have no excuse not to buy this. I'm personally giving it a 4 out of 5. And thank you for watching the video. I'll see you next time.